All right, 3, 2, 1. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 2 of DropSet. I am AJ.
I'm Dykes.
And today we're going to be covering a couple things. We'll go ahead and give you... So we're going to start something new. We're going to work in some segments. So we have a natty. We're going to bring up a list of people in the fitness industry and bring them up whether or not we think they're natty or not, and we'll come to a conclusion. And then we have the benefits of creatine, if we have seen any, because we've both been taking it for a while. And then should the bodybuilding prize money be more? And Dykes has a couple he would want to throw in there too.
Yeah, we're also going to go over what songs pushed you the hardest in the gym. You know, probably just name about 3. What is your personal thought on being prepared if something was to hit the fan? You know, a bomb hits the city or something. How prepared are you, if you want to talk about it? Or what do you think that your preparedness level should be?
Yeah.
And then we're also going to maybe hit on top movies and top fast food chains, because everyone's got those.
Yeah. So we also got a couple of messages and DMs requesting a intro. So that is coming soon. We are in the mix of putting together a couple videos, so that will be coming up here in the beginning pretty soon. So probably not this episode, but definitely. And we're gonna do a gym miss episode. So next week will be gym miss. We might be a little Christmased out, you know, little lights, Santa Claus hats.
We're gonna get the small tree right now.
Yeah, maybe throw an ornament on it.
We're gonna water it. Probably get bigger.
Yeah. By next episode, it's going to be like 3 feet.
Yeah, also, if you haven't noticed, we haven't just thrown this on something audio only, but we got the boom stands.
Yeah,
we got the boom stands. Dude, we're leveling up.
Yeah.
We got another banner
in 1 week.
That's actually workout related.
Yeah, in 1 week, man.
1 week, yeah. We are professionals right now.
And we do want to go ahead and shout out some love. We got... I would say 20 subscribers right now, and the video did pretty well, man.
Yeah,
we did. I think we're sitting at 100 and almost 180 views almost. So we do appreciate you guys, and we're gonna go ahead and jump into the first topic. So we're gonna go ahead and do. Should the bodybuilding prize money be more, man? I mean, what are you thinking? Like, because I know.
When do they compete? Is it once a year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Olympia comes once a year. Yeah,
dude, that's crazy. So I do know that majority of people get their money with sponsorships.
Oh yeah, especially C-Bum.
Yeah, C-Bum. Yeah, that's a great first thing to point out is C-Bum. He's partnered up with Raw. I think it is.
He's with Raw.
He's with Raw
gear.
He has 4 or 5 pre-workouts. He's got the drinks.
Coming out with the 5P.
Yeah, he's got the freaking protein.
Yeah.
And that's kind of also going with other athletes. Now, obviously, other athletes make more money for signing a contract, but I would say honestly, man, for what they put themselves through, if their sponsorship with their company or whoever they've signed with, that they have to fill in the gaps, really. Because if you think about it, bodybuilding is not just, and I'm going to say it, it's not just taking steroids and going to the gym.
Yeah, it's not easy, man. It's definitely not.
6 meals a day, probably.
6 to 7.
Yeah.
I mean, probably more.
Yeah.
Depending on who you are. And I mean, it's to me, I think that's crazy. And that's like the crazy amount of dedication. And, man, I got the numbers here, bro. We got this year, Chris Bumstead at number 1. You know what? I'll go from third. I'll go from third place, which is yours. I can't pronounce his last name.
Try it.
Kalasinski.
Kalasinski, yours?
Kalakinski? I'm not sure.
That's a terrible name to have.
Yeah, at third place, and remind you, there is different
levels, competition levels.
What's another word for it?
Tiers.
I would say tiers, yeah. There's different tiers. So the main one we do cover, because they are the top guys, is open and classic physique, which classic has to be my favorite.
You want to give like a brief example? I mean, because even me, I didn't know just 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, so classic physique would excuse me, it would be obviously Chris Bumstead, Ramon, and yours, which are I hate to call them smaller guys, but compared to open only being 270 pounds compared to guys that are in the open, which are 300, like Ronnie Coleman was 300 of lean mass, man. And so if you kind of look at the difference between open and classic, there's a huge difference in weight gap and also muscle groups.
Yeah, and also in pay.
Yeah.
From what we looked at.
Yeah, from what, so we can go ahead and go through we'll go through classic first.
Okay.
And sitting at third place, which was yours, Kalinzinski, probably wrong. He only got 10 grand.
Yeah.
$10,000 for third place. I mean, to us, 10 grand, I'll take any day of the week.
That's true, but dude, for
The amount of work that you put in, I'm pretty sure he buys more groceries in 6 months than that prize money.
Yeah, so that's just kind of going back to what I said. It's like whatever team he's on,
Yeah.
and the sponsorship that he has, I feel like that has to make up for it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I feel like it's like, okay, I haven't seen anyone else's pre-workout besides Chris's, man.
Yeah, so we've seen other things. Like I bought something the other day, the liver protector.
Yeah.
And
Rich Piana.
that just kind of helps with everything.
Yeah.
He has something. Of course, isn't he dead?
He did die. I think it was 2017,
Yeah.
18-ish where he did die. Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like if anybody has the top tier level ship, you know, Michael Jordan wasn't always on a shoe,
Yeah.
but now he's the best selling shoe.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's also kind of the C-Bum thing, is he's the most known, and they threw him into Walmart. If
Oh, yeah.
Sam Sulik, if Hostile, I believe is the company
he
he's
did
with.
just sign with Hostile this month, so
If they slap
shout out to
his
Sam.
face and his name, dude, my cat is halfway up my Christmas tree, just going crazy. Just going crazy. Sorry about that. If they put Sam Sulik's face and name
On a pre?
threw it into Walmart,
Which
probably would outsell C-Bum.
I will throw out there, will probably be out. It's pretty soon, in less than 6 months.
Okay.
I think he will
You think?
be putting a pre-workout or any kind of supplements going on.
So I follow the Hostile Instagram, and they throw his face like
Everywhere.
shirt off, body just everywhere on the page.
It's not even like a picture of him with with their gear on. It's just him with his shirt off.
Which I think is hilarious, because this is way off topic, but if you go to a Nike store and you see someone running in Nike gear, you think, that body was made by Nike.
Yeah.
I see Sam Sulik, and now I see him promoting Hostile shit. That body was not made by Hostile.
No, that was
That's just
that was gifted to Hostile.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a gift from God to Hostile.
Yeah.
Which I'm surprised somebody else didn't pick him up sooner.
Yeah, which is, well, the guys that he is working out with is some pretty big guys. I see him sometimes in his videos, but I think they are coming from the Hostile channel on YouTube. They did a grocery haul with him and stuff. So they did that, and then I saw it yesterday, I think. Yesterday or this morning, it was him putting a shirt on, one of their shirts on. It was like a 2X. He's like, bro, you need to go to the 3. He's like, no, I like it tight. And he's ripping that shirt.
One thing that I've noticed in videos lately is that I'm so curious about is, how does Sam go to 7 different gyms? If you watch his videos, it's
a different
very
one.
rare he goes to the same gym.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to just walk into a gym? And I mean, I understand that he has that level that he can probably just be like, hey, day pass. But are all those free? Are they paid through his company?
You think if he just walks in, he's like, hey, can I get a day pass? No, you're good, dog.
No, you're good. Yeah. I feel like
I
that's
would
what
if
happens.
he came to my gym.
He works out at the Y. He used
Yeah.
to work out at Planet Fitness. I don't think he does anymore.
No. I did hear he does in the summertime. in his hometown, he'll go and fill potholes during the summer.
Yeah, I've seen him with construction gear on.
Yeah, he'll just go and through the city, fill up some potholes with the city, I guess, and then you know. Back to topic though.
Yeah.
At a whopping second place for the second or third year, I still don't even remember. Ramon Dino has only made $20,000. That's only 10 more than third.
Yeah. Yeah, that's still a big oof. And I'm going to say it's going to still be a big oof with number one.
Yeah. For number one, Chris Bumstead, are you serious? Only 50 grand for number one.
Yeah.
Classic physique Mr. Olympia.
Did you see that he got a hair transplant?
Was it a hair transplant or was it... I think he just cut it bald, like not bald, but a zero.
Yeah.
And then he just dyed the rest of it blonde.
Oh, no.
The tips are...
He got the transplant. You can see the fucking dots and shit.
Why?
Yeah.
Or was he kind of receding?
I mean, from what I remember, dude, it's...
I don't pay attention.
This is going to be the gayest shit I've ever said on anything.
Okay.
And there's nothing wrong with being gay, okay? Go be gay. But I'm not looking at his hairline, dude. Dude, he's out here, he got every muscle in his body bulging. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at all of them.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at his hair. Now, do I wish that he would have kept his beard for the show?
As a bodybuilding enthusiast, I don't think it's gay at all.
No.
I think it's just admiring artwork.
Yeah, we talked about it last time, but that Arnold documentary, his mom was like, "Oh, you're gonna be gay. You got all these posters."
Oh,
of
his dad thought he was gay.
Was it his dad?
Yeah, he had posters on the wall of guys, and obviously, you know.
Yeah.
If my wife let me, I'd have posters of sebum and stuff all over my wall. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. You gotta have permission. But yeah, only 50K. That's crazy.
Yeah, as number one dog. But I'm pretty sure he makes 10 times more off of the
endorsements.
the protein. I've heard, I do want to bring it next week, but he did just drop a gingerbread peppermint one, protein. So that might be featured on next week on Gym Miss. So stay tuned for that.
And also, with that being said, just while we're on the topic, I would like to say that the essentials, the bum essentials that you can buy at Walmart, so far is my favorite pre-workout. I even bought the Thavage one. Had it today. I don't know if that gave me extra energy. We talked about it earlier. I want it to work. It was like $50.
Yeah.
But I don't want to two-scoop it because it was $50.
Yeah. I would say I don't even know what I have. It is bum. It's not one of his 2-peat, 3-peats, or 4.
Yeah, it's the essentials.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one at Walmart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one is, that one was more milligrams than yours, I think.
Yeah,
it had more Himalayan pink salt,
so
more
everything
citrulline.
was a little more.
Yeah.
If I didn't two-scoop.
I think it was just like yours had less of a milligram under it. It wasn't like too much of a jump. I don't know if you could feel the difference in it.
No,
could you?
I mean, I honestly couldn't even tell I took pre-workout. Okay. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
And I even had a week off. Now, I don't know if that's enough time, but I had a week off of pre-workout and creatine.
That was, I think today was actually my first scoop in 2 weeks.
Yeah, just straight dry scoop.
Yeah. He saw me that it was just, I didn't have a water bottle. I had to improvise, you know.
One of the deadliest sins of the gym.
And it kicked in 3 minutes. I would say about 3 minutes, I'm already scratching my forehead. That's why I really like that one. I think it's the Fruit Burst. I don't know what it's called. It's the red one. But that one's pretty good. I really like that one. Yeah. That one helps with the pump and vascularity.
And the mental clarity that you get in the gym, you're just focused.
Yeah.
Like, I would even take that to do homework or something. I mean, you would probably feel a little itchy.
You'd probably want to lift the table.
But if you're used to consuming pre-workout, you don't really get that itch as bad.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, the itch went away in less than 10 minutes, and we're hitting tries already. And I'm like, yeah, I don't even remember when I stopped itching.
But if anyone does work out, and they do consume the Essentials line, I will be giving updates on the Thavage. In no way do I want to talk down on a company, but at the same time, I'm not sponsored by a company. Probably never will be. But I'm just going to give my honest opinions about it. What's up, Kat? So if anyone's curious, I'm probably going to talk about it next week. I'm going to keep taking it.
Oh, yeah.
You want to go over the open prize money now? Because that's the big ballers now.
We can do open. Open is surprise. Even third place, man, makes
way more.
Yeah, it's way more. And I don't have it written down, but I do remember.
Yeah, but is there also a reason why C-Bum doesn't go open? Like, is there like a you're only this body type? Or could he just slam?
Can you see C-Bum 340 pounds of muscle, dude?
Straight steroids for breakfast.
Straight test and TRT every week.
50 eggs breakfast, 50 chicken breast dinner,
3 loaves of bread.
3 loaves of bread every meal. Steroids.
7 times a day.
Dude, I could see it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at Ronnie Coleman right now in his fragile state, and I fucking am so sad about that. Every single time I see that, it hurts my heart.
It's painful. I bet he's hurting right now as we speak. And
he's in so much pain.
I hate it.
But if you were to look at him right now, if you were to show a random person, hey, how big do you think this person was? I doubt they would be like, 300 pounds. So that's just one of those things.
Yeah.
But as of right now, I can see C-Bum doing it. But my question is, if the money, you're going to cover that here in a little bit. If the money is so much more greater, why would you not just pack on a couple more calories? Or is that the whole? He can't do it.
It's like, I don't know, man. It's like
genetics. I don't know.
I think some guys are made to go open, or not made to. I think anyone can if they really wanted to, but I think Chris is really. I think there is a body type, man, for classic. For classic, not everyone's gonna look like Arnold, but some people are gonna look, better than Arnold. I would controversially say maybe Bum is better looking, but I don't think I could see anyone in the classic physique competing with those guys in open, because those guys, especially looking at the prize money, which I'm about to get into, is way more, and I understand why.
Yeah, it's huge.
And as I'm talking about the prize money, I'll say why I think it is. That's been there for like 3 hours since I've been here. So
on my arm,
it wasn't bothering me, but it wasn't like
I mean, dude, there's gonna be somebody.
Yeah.
Let's just say this video gets 100 views.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna be like, I watched that thing for 30 minutes.
And I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, it's a picture of gifts. It's a stamp or sticker, whatever. Okay.
All right, so we'll go ahead and get into the prize money for open bodybuilding. I don't even know if it's called open physique, or I'm not sure. But for number 3, third place is a whopping twice as much as the first place in classic. So it is $100,000.
Which is wild.
Yeah. If you come from classic, imagine that, coming from classic and then going to open and being like, oh, I got third. I ain't tripping. I got $100,000. That's a lot for third, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you think it's too much? I feel like some people are going to think it's too much when we talk about the first place.
Yeah. So I do just want to say, I do feel like, I guess from someone who doesn't really follow
open
or even the competition part of it.
Okay.
Like, I just watched the last one, C-Bum, and I only watched like a couple minutes of it whenever I could watch it. I didn't even know he won until like 3 days later.
I cried.
But from an outsider's perspective, I guess I would say I fall under that category. But I feel like if they bring more of an audience, they should get paid more. Now, I don't know if open brings in more of an audience, but I do know that I couldn't tell you who was on this last open.
Me either.
If you showed me somebody, I would recognize.
Yeah.
But all I know is Sebum, really.
I was thinking the same thing too. I feel like the more views it gets put in, the more money it should be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like you put Sebum in any platform, they're gonna be like, "Oh, that's Chris Bumstead." You know, that's Sebum.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, "Okay," no matter what physique, in bikini, board shorts, open, classic, everything, he's gonna be well known. And even yours and Ramon, they know those guys too.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's viewed pretty much. Just for me, I really never really watched open. I couldn't even name the last 3 open bodybuilders.
Yeah.
So it's kind of.
Yeah, I probably need to dig into that more because maybe it is just a way bigger audience.
Yeah, maybe.
We're just not paying attention.
Irrelevant.
Yeah. But do I feel like they deserved it? I'm going to say yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a lot of money? Yeah. But at the same time, I don't feel like half the basketball players deserve the millions and millions and millions that they're making.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it brings in an audience.
And then second place, we got $150,000, which is only $50,000 more.
Yeah, but this next jump
is
crazy.
Ridiculous. So right now, as you're watching, pause this video and comment. What do you think first place is going to be? Is it 200 grand?
If you don't know, yeah.
250 grand? $1 million? That is a slight jump compared to second to first, if you think about it.
Yeah.
It's like it just makes you not want to be second or third.
Oh yeah, I would be.
If you're like, really, that guy that got that much, then why do I have to?
Yeah. Daniel Dykes, second place. He lost by 1 point, dude. I would have
a check for $150,000. I would be livid. Or like, don't even give me the money.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
Recount the vote.
Yeah.
Let me flex again.
And then first place, man. First place is $400,000. Let that sit for a little bit. Think about it. Is that fair? Jumping from 150 to, what is that? I'm not good at math. $300,000 more dollars? Almost.
Yeah.
I would say that's like $250,000 more dollars. But still.
Yeah.
That's $250,000 that second place didn't have. And that's $300,000 that third place didn't have. Like,
yeah, it's crazy.
$100,000 alone can buy you a lot of stuff.
Yeah, which is crazy.
I could do one show. I could win one show of open. First place. Never work again. Yeah.
For a while.
If I live how I live now.
For a while. Yeah.
You know. I wouldn't have to worry about a job.
Especially with all the sponsorships.
Yeah. I'd be like, yeah, I'm good. You know.
You think the Trin twins have sponsorships? Well, they have a pretty decent following.
Yeah,
Are they signed with anybody?
I want to say Young LA.
Okay. I mean, I've only seen one of their videos. No disrespect to them.
I want to say Young LA, not Gymshark. Gymshark, in my opinion, is terrible. I really.
Yeah, I feel like one of the guys I was talking about, William Tennyson or something.
Okay.
I feel like he has something to do with Gymshark.
I would say this about Gymshark.
Okay.
All right. There's nothing, and let me be clear about this. There's nothing wrong with being fat. There's nothing wrong with it. But when a fitness brand endorses fat people, are you even a fitness brand now? You know what I mean? Like, does it matter?
Yeah, that's a pretty rough subject. I mean,
that's touchy too.
Yeah, it definitely could be touchy for sure.
Almost as touchy as legs.
Yeah, I wish.
Yeah. I don't even want to get into it this week.
It's less touchy than legs.
I don't want to get into it this week, guys. Please, if you can see them, don't even look at them.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I feel like from a marketing standpoint, obviously it makes sense to be like, hey, let's include everyone.
I
But we
just
also saw how that worked out with Bud Light. But
yeah
that's a different story.
yeah we won't get into that today.
That's a different story.
But we are we can go ahead and move into creatine.
Yeah, if you want.
So I'll ask this in a question first. So I'll ask you in the question, and then I'll give my statement after.
Okay.
Since you've been taking it, I know we've both been on. You've been on a break from creatine a lot shorter amount of time than I have.
Yeah, I just took a week off.
Yeah, I haven't taken it in 3 months.
Okay.
So, have you seen the benefits or withdrawals of creatine?
So I'll try and make this short, but so I've been in and out of the gym my entire life. You know, I put in a month here, I'll put in 2 months here, never dedicated myself.
Yeah.
This is the first time that I'm really dedicated and I'm actually consuming the products. I'm being dedicated to the program. So it's hard for me to say, yes, I see the results. But at the same time, whenever I was in Fallon, working out every single day, I was taking creatine, I was taking pre-workout, and I might have been taking BCA. I don't remember. I also bought some. I know people are gonna talk shit about it, and I don't take it anymore. But
Yeah.
I was taking testosterone boosters or whatever from Walmart.
The pills from Walmart.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, even if they are vitamins, who cares?
Yeah.
I would go crazy in the gym, not get sore.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, I'm gonna say yes. I also feel like it makes me subconsciously consume more water.
Yeah, I would say that's I wouldn't say number one. I would say tied for number one between the benefits that it has given me, which is being more hydrated, and the strength that it has given me
Yeah.
currently.
Oh shit.
But I am currently not on it. I haven't been on it for 3 months,
Okay.
and my strength is going up weekly without it.
Okay.
So I don't know if I want to get back on it. Maybe it'll shoot up a little bit more. Maybe muscle mass will kind of cut me down a little bit. But the water thing was kind of a big deal for me. I'm not a big water person. You know, the only time I drink water is if I'm in the gym and I get thirsty. I'm like, damn, I need a drink of water.
Yeah.
I'll sit at the fountain for like 3 minutes straight, just chugging water.
Yeah. I kind of had to trick myself with water and get things to put in the water. Gatorade mix, G Fuel.
Milo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something to trick me into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely see where you're at on that. When do you think you're going to start taking it again?
I have got back on pre,
Okay.
so I might mix it in there. I have a full canister of the bucked up monohydrate.
That's what I do. I just
Yeah.
put mine in with my pre.
Yeah, I would usually just single scoop it with my pre. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I had it in the car, but I was not about to dry scoop creatine
Yeah, I don't really know how that would
it
taste.
doesn't taste like anything. So it's just like it feels like there's sand in your mouth because I
Yeah.
have done it before and it sucks.
And for those who don't know, I got something pulled up real quick.
Okay.
And this is just kind of the basic thought of creatine. And I might mess this up, but creatine is an amino acid. It's mostly in your body's muscle as well as in your brain. Most people get creatine through seafood or red meat. The levels are far below those found in synthetically made creatine supplements as pills. The liver and pancreas and kidneys, they can also make 1 gram of creatine per day.
Mm-hmm.
And if for some reason you're thinking to yourself, should I start creatine? How should I start creatine? Because this is technically closest thing to legal steroids that you can get, that people say.
Yeah.
There's two different thoughts. You can just take 5 grams a day and just let it naturally get into your body.
Like we said, like if you do take pre, just throw it in there. It's unflavored. Most of it is unflavored. I've never seen a flavored. I've never seen a flavored creatine.
Walmart has one. It's called creatine times 3.
Okay.
And it can be like fruit juice or something like that. But there's two different thoughts. Just consume 5 grams every day, even on days you're not training. And you will start to see the effects in about 3 to 4 weeks. Or you can do the loading phase, which is you take 20 grams, so 4 scoops per day for a week. And then by the end of the week, by theory, you should be fully saturated with creatine. And then you just go into the maintenance phase.
So what it really does, the word monohydrate is hydrate is in the word. It just collects tons and tons of water. That's exactly why it's going to make you thirsty. And you will feel that thirst, like Dyke said, it like week 3, maybe even 2, depending on how much you're intaking. Also, it just really fills your muscles with a lot of water, so you're gonna gain a lot of water weight.
Yeah.
Not so much muscle mass as you would think from creatine, but the water weight does help. So when you do cut down those calories, that muscle stays in place from the water. It gives the muscles a lot of nutrients too.
Yeah.
You know.
I would also like to say during the loading phase, if you decide to go that route, there has been reports of people that get massive stomach aches.
Yeah.
Because creatine, for some reason, just doesn't sit well with your stomach.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of other studies that I haven't pulled up, but creatine is good for so many things. Obviously, you're drinking the water. If you don't consume the water, it's not gonna really tear you apart, from what I've seen. But they've also done tests on like high school kids.
Yeah.
And kids that consumed creatine could jump higher than the other kids that weren't consuming it. So just shit like that. And it's also supposed to be like creatine will help you push more weight for longer, blah, blah, blah. So it's literally the closest thing to a natural steroid that you can get.
I would say I was taking creatine in high school. I was fairly a skinny kid.
Yeah.
I don't know if if it might be genetics or the way I am now, but it's just, I'm just cut.
Yeah.
That might have been because of the creatine. It might have not. I did try everything when I was in high school.
Well,
creatine.
You are in the peak years of your life right now.
Yeah.
So your testosterone levels are rising.
Yeah.
And it's obviously showing.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna keep with it. Like I said, I had that break off of it. Did I notice a difference? No. I only took a week off, but I don't know.
Yeah, I might start. I'll probably throw it in with my pre, you know.
Yeah.
Like the other day, I think I just took it with a Gatorade. I just threw some in my Gatorade. I funneled it in there. Just a little scoop there at work. But I don't know. Like for me, I don't think creatine has really benefit me a lot in the way that it should have.
Okay.
But it also didn't defect anything, I feel. You know? Like you said, you could do a loading phase, which is 20 grams, 4 scoops. So that would probably be like what, 2 scoops when you get up, 2 scoops when you go to sleep.
Yeah, or just space it out for 4 throughout the day.
During the day.
I know most people usually just do the 4 during one sitting.
Yeah.
And yeah, it only takes a week. I mean, in theory, to be fully saturated. But yeah, I don't. Maybe one day I'll do a video or something just for the sake of a video.
Yeah.
I stopped doing creatine for a month, and measure arms, measure legs.
So I did see this one video. Creatine will, if you take it every day for a year, which I don't suggest. I feel like that would suck. Just kind of make your, and then after that, like the after cycle of doing a creatine boost for 365 days. But I did hear that it only will give you 3 to 5 pounds of muscle mass. That's it.
Per year?
If you take it every day.
But see, that also, I'm pretty sure we talked about it last time. That also goes with your body.
Yeah.
Will get to a point where it's like, hey, I know what's coming. We're used to this.
Yeah. Bring it, you know?
Yeah. And so your body will stop reacting to it. That's why people do a bulk and a cut. Or that's why people that are on steroids will only do cycles.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What if 3 months into creatine, your body's like, should we be cycling creatine? I don't know. That's something I probably need to look at.
Yeah, I've never got into I would just take it till I finish it.
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, I'm done with the bottle. I'm gonna go buy another one.
Yeah, but realistically, I was 5 months deep.
Yeah.
Still doing.
I think the longest cycle of creatine, I'd say 4 to 6 months straight. Just I ran out. Let me go get another one. That's really how I ran it, and it's kind of I don't know, not scary. I guess nothing happened. It's like a dietary supplement, vitamins, whatever. Yeah. I mean, there's no, I wouldn't say too crazy of a like side effect from it. I haven't got negative side effects from taking creatine at all.
I don't really think that there is going to be a super big negative.
Yeah.
I do know that there's people that their body will not take creatine.
Yeah.
Like they're not creatine sensitive.
Yeah.
But I do know that creatine, I guess, pushes me hard. But one thing that pushes me harder is music.
Yeah. Which brings us into a segment.
New segment.
The first time we are doing this on this podcast, we're bringing segments in. So, Dykes, take it away with our first segment of the podcast.
All right, I'm probably going to add like a really ridiculous voiceover for this. Probably not right now, but like songs that hit harder than creatine. But I was curious. And it doesn't have to be really in any order, top to bottom. But what are your 3 hardest songs this week? And I can start with mine.
Okay. Yep.
I'm a metalhead.
Started off first.
I don't know if you're watching or not. The Acacia Strain is one of my favorite bands.
Yep.
I freaking love them. Number 1, dude. Salt Wound featuring Paleface. They have this song called War Dogs. Dude. It goes crazy.
For guideline reasons, we're not going to play the song. If you guys want to go check them out.
Yeah, I might do it for TikTok.
Yeah, we'll throw it in the TikTok. Like if you're watching this on TikTok right now,
I actually might I might pause right here. I got to piss. We're back. I had to go use the bathroom.
Don't worry about that.
We're probably just going to start all over. I'm probably just going to cut all that out.
Top 3 songs.
Yeah, top 3 songs.
Which is the first segment of the podcast. We'll throw some in there. We got some good ones coming later. So
I'm just going to hit these real quick. Salt Wound featuring Paleface.
Okay.
A song called War Dogs.
Go check it out.
There's 2 crazy breakdowns in that.
I've heard it before here.
Makes me go crazy in the gym. If I need to push too much weight and almost black out, I'll put that song on.
Okay.
Every week I'm probably going to say the Acacia Strain, but this week I'm going with the Acacia Strain, Breeding Rats. The ending of that song. If you have not heard this song and you like metal in any capacity for a lifting purpose, go check it out. And also, wish they were a band still.
Yeah.
Life can't be perfect.
Rest in peace.
Ever. But Strangled. They got a song called Sleep. Dude. Forget about it. All right, what you got?
All right. Those are actually top 3. Good top 3s that I have, and I have never listened to those, but I actually did before this podcast.
Okay.
We kind of did a warm up. But my top 3, starting at number 3, I got Another Life by Motionless in White. That is the Disguise album. Go check that out. Motionless in White is pretty fire. They're probably my go-to when I am in the gym. It's not too much of a, I would say, crazy weight if I want to push some weight, which is why, I'll say that. Oh, I lost them. My next 2 are for pushing weight. So
crazy weight.
Yeah. The top 2 every week are going to be the crazy weight ones, but the third one for me is going to be just I listen to it. I like it. We got By Trivium, In Waves, and that is a single, so go check that out too. That's metal. I don't know if you've heard of Trivium.
Well, I've heard of them.
Yeah.
And I'm judging you for it.
Oh yeah.
But it's whatever, and people are judging me for saying that.
Hey, it's all right, dog.
I'll check them out one of these days. Everyone that's listened to Trivium in my entire life was a douchebag. The rules don't apply to you here, but
Yeah.
we're still getting to know
all
you.
right.
So, so that was your 3.
Well, I got
Or
one.
you got one?
That's 2.
Oh, that was 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, the room started spinning when you said Trivium.
It's okay. It's all right. And then third, which I have been talking about a lot, is Kill Switch Engage.
Okay. Yeah, you're just doing throwbacks.
Kill Switch Engage, dog. Yeah, dad rock.
There you go.
Because my dad listened to this.
Yeah. Yeah, next week you're going to be like, all right.
Yeah, Dad,
Song
I am
number
talking.
1 is Nickelback. Song number 2 is Nickelback.
I am talking about you again, Dad. So if you're watching this,
You need to comment on any of his body parts this
last
time.
week I did.
Dude, he was upset.
I was told on by one of the viewers. I was snitched on to my dad.
Yeah,
Why are you
snitch.
tattletailing to my dad?
We
for
know what
lying?
happens to snitches.
Yes, we don't need to say anything. Okay, but last week I was tattletaled on about making fun of my dad's stomach. My dad's not fat. He's just old. Okay, there I go again. There I go again. You know what? Forget it. Anyways, my curse by Kill Switch Engage. There it is.
There it is.
If I want to push some weight,
There
Dad,
it is.
do not kill me. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, what was that? The doorbell? Because we are ordering fast food right now, which leads me to talk about
Our next segment. Yes.
Fast food.
You want me to go ahead and start this one off?
Yeah, go for it.
So we are from Texas.
Yeah.
I'm not going to throw it at number 1. I'm started at number 3.
Yeah.
Okay. And everyone's going to hate me for this probably.
Maybe.
Everyone's all on it.
Maybe. And we haven't even talked about this, so I don't know what you're going to say.
Whataburger
Okay.
at number 3.
Okay. That's... Okay, we're getting dirty
We
looks
got
over
the
here.
peanut gallery over here kind of giving me eyes. Yep.
Yeah, thumbs
So
down.
we got the disapproval. Well, I got the
I like
disapproval.
Whataburger.
I like it.
Yeah.
Is it
Where else am I going to eat at 3 o'clock in the morning
shit
when I'm
faced?
shit-faced? Which I don't do that anymore, but
No.
I have a crazy story about a Whataburger. We'll get into that later.
Yeah. And my number 2, which my wife hates, I love it because they have thicker fries and the burgers are made on open flame, is Burger King.
Burger King.
Yep.
Yeah, get that char grill.
I love it, dude.
Yeah.
I love Burger King, dog.
Yeah.
With mayonnaise. Oh, I can't even say it.
What was that? Deer ankle chicken
What
nuggets. We're getting
is
comments from the
that?
crowd right
Okay, yep.
now. The wives are not approving.
Yeah, they are hating this right now.
Yeah,
And-
I do not like Burger King, but that's just me.
And at number 1, which we are ordering right now, is Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
A lot of,
It's God's favorite restaurant.
yeah. As you can tell.
Yeah.
Fun fact, if you see why it's bent, it's because we do incline press and it just bends every time.
Yeah, I might have to
down.
put an actual picture. That cross is
It's pretty.
It's
I
pretty
tried to
heavily
straighten
bent.
it out, and today we did chest and it got bent again.
Yeah.
So it just sucks. We're gonna have to frame it.
Yeah. Real quick before I get into mine, what's the most fucked up you've been in a Whataburger? Just real quick. Like drunk. Because one time, I did shrooms.
Oh God. Okay.
I did shrooms.
Okay.
And I thought it was a good idea to walk into a Whataburger.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the middle of the Whataburger. I'm lost.
You're lost
I'm
in
lost.
Whataburger?
Yes, I got lost.
What is that like?
So I was on tour in a band. And luckily, I'm pretty sure my drummer got me out of the situation.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it was pretty crazy. But anywho.
Yeah.
So I did not write any of these down, but my top favorite used to be Taco Bueno. 100%,
That's a good one,
dude.
That's a good one.
And I have to settle with Taco Bell now.
I'll put it at a good number 6. Number 6.
I have to settle now. That's what Taco Bell is to me. Settling. Even though it's amazing.
Is it just
straight
like the
bangers.
just the stepsister of Taco Bueno? I would say it is.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely the kingpin for
Yeah.
sure, but
Yeah, it is.
let's see, dude. If I had to pick a 2,
Pick a strong one, man.
if I had
Give
to
me a good
pick
one.
a close second, I'm also getting a Charlie horse in my right leg.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm gonna adjust my body accordingly, put a little pressure on it.
Oh. Dykes is
Just my foot is cramping right now.
he's been going through it.
I need to eat more bananas.
Yeah. I don't even no, I do actually eat a
We
lot
need
of
bananas.
bananas.
I need some potassium in my life. Okay, that was crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get it all the way out. It's still going. We're still going. Still going with the cramp.
God, dude.
Okay, here we go. Number 2. I don't know. Maybe if I had to go somewhere right now, I don't know. Any hole in the wall restaurant where if I feel a little scared for my life, Mexican food.
They are always bangers.
Under
Yes.
construction, windows boarded up,
Grandma's in the back. Yep.
fucking
We got abuelitas in the back.
abuelitas.
Whipping it up.
fucking
Abuelitas.
tias in the back, you know.
People back home are going to make fun of me for saying it like
Dude,
that.
I honestly don't know. Like, I'm not picky at all, but there's certain food choices. I love Mexican food.
Yeah.
I love Japanese food.
Yeah.
I love Italian food.
Yeah.
There's another food I like it. Pizza, French food.
Indian.
And I have not experimented with Indian.
I was going to say something.
I was about to say,
I'm
whoa.
not going to say it.
Whoa. But yeah, so I mean, I also don't do spice very well. I got a geographical tongue. Look it up. It's a real thing.
Maybe, that gives me another idea
Okay, let's hear it.
for the podcast,
Let's
which
hear
I know Dykes will not do.
No, I already know what you're gonna say, and I'm not doing it.
And I have done this
Yeah.
with some of the viewers on our
Yeah,
podcast.
I'll pay for some of it.
I have eaten the one chip challenge at least 5 times,
5 times.
and I will do it for a 6th.
I think we have a chip here. You and Kinley did it. Okay.
Yeah, I would do it on the podcast and sit here while you ask me questions, and I will be dying.
Yeah. I think you should ingest it anally though. Let it come up backwards.
Yeah. Are you going to help me?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll leave that in. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, you've been thinking crazy thoughts lately? Because I have.
Yeah.
Like,
Very
why
crazy.
the hell is if you're in a train and you jump,
Mhm.
you stay still, but if you're outside the train, you move backwards? Like,
What?
Anywho, yeah. You ever thought
What?
about that?
Dude.
You ever thought about that? Like,
Now-
if a fly's in the car with you,
Uh-huh.
when you're accelerating, is
The speed up?
Is the fly having to speed up too? Because he's not. He's just flying around. Anywho,
All right.
movies.
Yeah. So we can go to the next segment, which
Yeah.
is we can give it 3.
No,
You can hit it up first.
you want me to go first?
All right, if you want me to go first.
Yeah, I'll go first. So I'm pretty bland, to be honest, but I will say, dude, John Wick.
Which one?
I'm gonna go with all of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with all of
Yeah.
them.
I think the one where they killed his dog
Yeah, the first one.
is the best one.
So that one's definitely the staple.
Don't get
for
mad
sure.
for me not knowing.
That one's the staple for sure.
Yeah.
But at any point in time, if someone puts on John Wick,
Yeah.
any of them, I will sit there and watch it throughout.
I will too.
Also, I'm a huge Harry Potter nerd. The Half-Blood Prince is my favorite movie.
Don't know what that is.
Yeah, have you ever seen them?
No.
You haven't seen them?
I've probably seen 5 minutes altogether.
Okay, well, I need you to get the fuck out.
Okay.
Yeah. And then my
Yeah.
others that I haven't watched in a long time, but is Lord of the Rings. Have you seen them?
Don't even
They're
ask.
literally right on your left shoulder. Just give a little glance at your left shoulder. I have the director's cut of
Okay. Are these the movies? Oh, they're DVDs.
their DVDs. They have the scenes.
How old are you? DVDs. How old are you?
I'm 32. Okay, your boy went through VHS, DVDs. You ever had to burn a CD before?
No.
I have.
Never.
All right, what do you got?
Never. All right. Top 3 movies of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I'll start at 1.
Mm-hmm.
Scarface.
Scarface?
Yeah.
Okay. I have not
That's
seen that.
Pretty old. It's a fun fact. My middle name is from Scarface.
What's your middle name?
Antonio.
Antonio.
Antonio
Antonio Montero?
Montana.
Montana.
That's his name in the movie. Antonio Montana. Which is played by Al Pacino.
I like the little twist you put on it too. Antonio.
Antonio?
Antonio.
Sound like I'm Italian.
Antonio.
I'm Italian.
All right, so number 1 is
Scarface.
dumb face.
And then at number 2, I would say Troy.
Oh, okay. That's out of left field.
Yeah.
Okay.
Troy.
Yeah. I've seen it once maybe.
Which is one of the greatest.
Brad Pitt movies?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I would say Brad Pitt movies.
You a big Brad Pitt fan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which brings me to my number 3, which is Fury.
Fury.
Yes.
Fury. Oh, the war movie.
When they're in the tank.
Yeah.
Yes.
I saw that once.
Yes. That is my 3rd greatest movie of all time.
Okay.
So I really like that one. If you haven't seen those, you're lame. So,
Yeah, I haven't seen Scarface.
have you seen the other 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Dude, I'm having a lot of weird foot cramps going
Are
on.
you serious?
Yeah.
You did earlier while we were setting this up, too. You were just...
I don't know what it is. I'm hydrated. All
might
the
be
good
the,
stuff.
might be the creatine.
Might be the creatine. Yeah, it's
It's a side effect,
tensing me
guys.
up.
Yeah.
And then I guess we kind of have 2 more topics.
Okay.
But I would just like to get your thoughts on preparedness. You know, we've been talking about it. We want to kind of,
Yeah.
diversitize this podcast. Yeah, we work out a lot. We love working out
Every
day. We're upset whenever we have to take rest days.
yeah. But it is vile. So
Yeah.
be sure to take your rest days
your rest
at
days.
least once or twice a week.
But we also want to make sure that we're also talking about other subjects.
Yeah, we're gonna spread it out like butter, man. You know?
So, you don't personally have to say
Yeah.
how prepared or
Yeah.
whatever, but
I will go into depth of how prepared you should be.
okay. But dude, I am digging into preparedness right
Okay.
now. Is anything going to happen? Probably not. But if something does, I would like to be prepared.
I live by this.
Okay.
All right. It's better to have it than
Yeah.
not need it.
Yeah.
Than to need it and not have it.
Yeah, be safe than sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. And I was watching Grand Thumb. If anyone that knows anything about guns
love
or
Grand Thumb.
YouTube, you've seen Grand Thumb. He is having these videos come out where he's talking about preparedness.
Yeah.
And one thing stuck with me on one of his videos is they don't care how unprepared you are.
Yeah.
Dude, the next day I went out and bought a rifle.
Yeah. With Irving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a
And-
plate carrier now. No
Yeah.
plates, but I will soon, so don't shoot at me.
Yeah.
I got a helmet.
Yeah.
Thinking about buying night vision.
Yeah.
Dude, I got all the stuff.
Yeah.
I bought knee pads.
Knee pads.
Yes, in case I need to freaking slide around, you know?
Slide around there, man. The Rockies.
Like Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I'm lacking on is medical.
First aid.
Okay. How to administer it
Mm-hmm.
and the stuff for it.
Which we are certified for CPR though.
Yeah, dude. I'm like 17 certifieds deep.
When you're shot 5 times, what am I gonna do?
Like
blow in your mouth?
Yeah, I sure hope so.
Oh, I will.
Yeah. Maybe not say the words blow in my mouth, but yeah, I get what you're saying. But other people might not.
Yeah. Pause. Heavy pause.
Heavy, deep breathing, heavy pause.
Yeah. So please.
But that's just my thoughts on it.
I mean, what do you expect, man? I mean, in other countries right now, there's people that don't have the privacy that we have right now. Mm-hmm. There's probably guys busting in their door, taking their stuff, you know? I mean, like, we really don't have to look over our shoulders much.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, America's crazy. Mm-hmm. But America's not crazy.
Yeah, I mean, missiles aren't being shot constantly. Grenades aren't being thrown around constantly.
Yeah.
The only thing that we got to worry about is really just like, when I go to Walmart today, is it going to get shut up? It's
Black Friday. Who's here?
Is my kid's school safe?
Yeah.
And that's the one thing that really just gets me.
I think that's the main one, dog.
Yeah.
That one right there.
But
which I probably won't talk about either.
But if something was to happen, I have protection, at least to protect me and mine.
Better safe than sorry, like you said. You know?
Yeah, I guess we can kind of dig into. I mean, that's Grand Thumb's doing like so many videos.
Dude, he's doing like I saw it this morning. It was how to survive an ambush.
Yeah.
How to survive an ambush attack, and there's like 4 or 5 guys of his just reenacting and ambushing.
Yeah, well, one of his videos that I watched, he was like, you got to have a poncho for your survival kit. I went and bought a poncho.
Yeah.
So I can make that into a tent.
I listen to guys. I listen to guys like that. Mm-hmm. Just how we listen to Sam Seabum.
Yeah.
I listen to guys like that too. They got a lot of experience in probably survival, firearms, and tacticalness that I don't. So I see these guys, especially Grant Thumb. I love Grant Thumb. Mm-hmm. I did just subscribe, so Grant Thumb, if you're seeing this, thank you. I believe that, especially in the U.S., with obviously the school stuff, which is also a very, very touchy subject. Like, I was still in, like, the big one that happened in Texas not too long ago. The one in Uvalde.
I think I don't know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, where they were kindergarten kids.
Yeah,
that one got me. That one did.
Yeah. But at the same time, you get on TikTok once and you venture down the wrong path.
Yeah.
And you're seeing videos of kids overseas getting beheaded.
Yeah.
Just out in public.
Yeah.
So this got dark real quick.
It did. We can shy away a little bit.
But yeah, I just wanted to kind of pick your brain on that, and we can talk about it, in different podcasts for sure. Because I'm having a blast, dude.
Dude, it'll come up a lot more.
You've seen my shit, like
you do have the same name as your gun, so that's pretty cool.
Daniel Defense.
Shout out to DD.
Yeah. Hey.
And Glizok.
From someone who's from Texas.
Yeah.
Been around guns my entire life. I never really shot rifles too much. I shot bolt action rifles. But this is my first rifle. It's my first AR-15. My kid's probably about to come down the stairs.
It sounds like mine.
It might be yours.
One of ours.
But this Daniel Defense shoots so smooth, dude. I had a blast shooting it.
Yeah, man.
But I know that you had one more subject to talk about.
The segment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got our final segment, which is Natty or Not.
Yeah.
We'll probably pull up some pictures of influencers. if you think they're natty or not.
Yeah.
And first, we'll go with obviously. Obviously, we'll go Sam.
I'm gonna say not.
I'm gonna say not as well. Do I care? No. No, I love that guy.
Mm-hmm.
I love him.
The Rock.
He's in his 50s, man, and he's just massive. The Rock? No.
Yeah, and it's also crazy. I mean, yeah, it could be genetics. We talked about it last time, but
Yeah, Samoans, they're
dude,
big guys.
he's freaking huge.
I feel like he's just getting bigger and bigger every time I look at him.
And here's one which he's not super huge. Jason Momoa, Aquaman. You think he's on something?
No,
You don't
I don't think so. No, he's not a noticeable, like, kind of. Oh shit, that guy's big. He's a big guy. Obviously, he's like 6 something.
Yeah, have you seen him with his bodyguards?
They're Hell's Angels.
Yeah, well, his bodyguards are like
5,
yeah, down to like his
7.
elbows.
They're my height.
Like Jesus.
Yeah, yeah. Tall, yeah, he's a big guy. And then size wise, yeah, but I don't steroids. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say so. I'll say Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. I'm gonna say no.
If you watch him in Troy, dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. I mean, I don't know, dude. At one point in time, he could have, because in Troy he was huge.
On Troy, I will say yes.
Yeah,
I think so.
but that could have just been like,
Dog, that is like influencer physique.
yeah, but that could have been like a year and a half of prep of eating chicken and rice, eating the broccoli, going to like the professional gym. But at the same time, I wouldn't put it past a trainer to be like, here's some fucking,
Hey, dog.
here's some SARMs.
The director sitting in there with him like, hey, we got a
Yeah.
vial for you we want you to take every week for 4 months.
Dude, here's a good one, and I'm blanking on his name right now. Captain America, Chris Evans, I believe.
Yes.
For
No.
Captain America.
Dude, when he came out of the that chamber, obviously in the movie that's highly intense steroids.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But real life?
Yeah, Captain America is definitely not natty.
Yeah, I'd say Captain America is just a roided out superhero.
Yeah, but we've all seen the shot. Maybe not you, but the shot where he's holding on to the helicopter.
Yeah, I've seen it, and he's curling that
Dude.
multiple 1,000-pound, and he's just, you know.
I think he's not natty.
I'll go with you on that one
I'm
too.
gonna say not natty. Do we feel like Henry Cavill?
I was just about to say, no. Oh yes, on it. He's on it.
He's on it. Yeah, for Superman.
Not natty.
And I'm glad. If anyone plays Superman, jump on the gear. I don't want to see a wussy. You know.
I don't want to see Jonah Hill on there.
Yeah, I don't want to see a wussy Superman. Now, hey, Spider-Man. Hey, be natural all day. Do less workouts.
I think Spider-Man is probably one of the only figures superheroes that
Who
we
has
know
a girl physique?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife looks better than him.
Then Tom?
Toby.
Then Toby.
Wait. Then Tom, yes.
Then Tom?
Yeah. No one can beat Toby or Andrew.
What
Okay, you know what?
What movie, Toby?
Yo, whoa.
My shorts.
We're gonna shy away, do one more segment.
Okay, we're gonna hit it.
Spider-Man's in order. Number 1, Andrew Garfield.
What?
It's hard to say. You know what? I'll tell you why.
It's not hard to say.
Listen.
It's easy.
Holland, Toby. I'll put Toby a second. I'm just kidding. And then Holland's obviously last. But I think I used to always say Toby was my favorite because I grew up watching Spider-Man.
Mhm.
It came out in 2002, and I was always growing up watching it. But Andrew
Mhm.
Garfield was like the story, man. Like,
So the story
yes,
made the Garfield.
yes, the story, the way his parents died, that got me.
Okay. Dude, I'm going to be honest with you. I might have seen 20 minutes of that movie. I said, this dude's 30. This dude's 30 in high school. His hair's too tall.
His hair looks like Goku regular.
And then whenever I found out he lost his Mary Jane, I was like, what a fucking pussy, dude.
Yeah, I can't believe you killed her.
What a fucking
That one got
pussy.
me though. Like, and then first you killed her dad, and then you kill her.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I'm going straight original Spider-Man. Toby.
Yeah, I wouldn't
And
mind
then-
mixing them.
I'm going Holland, and I'm forgetting about Garfield. Forgetting about him.
Here's my thing with Holland.
Mhm.
They never introduced him.
They didn't need to.
Th-
Because they had 15,000 Marvel movies.
But they never, like, where's his backstory? Sure, he only has an Aunt May. That's it. He doesn't have an Uncle Ben.
He needs more than smoking hot Aunt May.
That's my favorite aunt. Why did they have to make the others old?
I mean, my first is still original. She's hot as fuck.
Aunt May.
Yeah.
The old,
Fucking, yeah, 80-something-year-old.
wrinkly, greased
Yeah,
up.
dude.
Like-
I'm curious if she's still kicking right now.
Nah, I doubt it, dog.
I would go after it.
2002, she looked ripe.
Yeah.
She's gone now. She's like
Did Garfield have a bin?
no. Oh, yes.
He
Yes.
did?
Yeah. And he watched him die.
Is you think in the Spider-Verse there's a bin that's alive? Because that's kind of the thing that,
Yeah.
hey, if anybody knows, is there a bin out there who's alive?
Yeah.
Someone who knows the deep lore
Yeah.
of Spider-Man, dude.
Definitely.
All right, hey, we're like 3 hours into this.
Yeah, we're actually an hour 18, almost 20. This is the longest that we were gone.
My kid's crying, sicky poo,
Yeah. I'm getting hungry.
getting hungry up in this house. Hey, if you watched the last episode, thank you. If you're watching this episode and you're this far, we
you.
really do appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Like we said in the last video, like we said in the last video, if you guys did stick through, we really appreciate you guys. Man, I remember in the first video we said like there's probably only gonna be a handful of people. 180 views
Yeah.
throughout the week, and that's pretty good for me.
Yeah, realistically, that was way more than what I
Yeah.
thought I would ever watch.
Yeah, I was pumped when I saw 50 views, and then it just boosted. So
But hey, for real, we do love this shit. We love working out. You know, we enjoy hanging out with each other. And I don't know if you're watching this or if we actually have this somewhere where you can listen to it only, but you can tell we're trying to do more. We're gonna try and do the intro video, all this other stuff.
So look out for next week, which is our gym miss episode. There will be Christmas lights. Might throw an ornament on there. Maybe decorate a little bit. Yeah. So stick around for that. We're gonna have a lot more stuff coming through. Go to our TikTok. That should be in the bio. Instagram. Obviously, you're watching this on YouTube, so go ahead and hit up the following, man. And we really do appreciate you guys.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, guys.
Yep.
Thanks.
Fire. Oh, my knees are.